And I'm keeping it a bean, like no hating shit. But ladies, these niggas is not coming to save y'all. Like, that shit is rare. That shit is not often that a rich nigga gonna extend his hand and change your life. So some real shit, if you want to secure your future, you got to work, mama. I'm being honest with you. Them niggas don't got it. They can't even change their own lives. Niggas is pumping like a gas station out this joint. They is not gonna change your life. I understand you pretty, so you want to use your pretty privilege, but all that's gonna get you is for a couple dollars. I'm just gonna be honest with you. You're gonna be f***ing for the rest of your life depending on that pretty privilege. Now, I'm not saying that you can't find a nigga that's gonna change your life, but what I'm saying is banking on that shit is not a good idea. So if you out there, bro, or little sis, you gotta go get your own money, bro, because these niggas don't got it. And I'm tired of y'all keep popping on here acting like niggas doing all this shit for y'all. Y'all know behind closed doors, y'all paying that shit yourselves. Just stop the cap. It's okay to get your own bag.
Hey, he was speaking the truth, in my opinion. These women gotta stop relying on men to come save them just because they are pretty. Pretty privilege is a thing. And a lot of these women of today, they are using their looks to their advantage. And it's sad to say, but there's men out there that are simps, that have money, and they fall into their knees for these type of women that have the looks. I wouldn't 100% agree with this man, but for the most part, I agree with him, because I still think that pretty privilege is a thing, that there are women out there that are getting access to these type of men based on their looks, and these women are capitalizing off of it. But y'all need to stop fronting and acting like y'all getting your own bag. I'm not talking to all women. I'm talking to the women specifically that are getting close to these rich men, or having him following you on IG, or having him take you on a date. Just be honest. And like he said, this is another thing that I agree with him on. Y'all are just gonna get smashed on a couple of times, or he might make you his friend with benefits, but he's not going to want to commit to you just because you're pretty, if that makes sense. It's going to be more, most men, I feel, this is just my opinion, that are wealthy, you're going to have something more valuable than your pretty looks. Pretty looks can only take you so far. And like I touched on earlier in the video, there are going to be simps that bow down to a pretty woman. And it's sad to say that, but you have those simps. That's why you have to date women in your tax bracket. So a man that makes good money, it's better for you to date a woman with good money as well, because you have a better chance of her actually liking you for you because she has her own money, versus you dealing with a woman who's just pretty and she's finessing men, Cash App payments, Venmo payments, or cash in person, and she's not getting her own bag. You have to understand, when you're successful, your expectations need to go higher. You shouldn't duck down and settle for a pretty woman. You should look for value in a woman. That way, you have a higher chance of her actually sticking around, versus a woman that's just strictly pretty and she only there for you because you have the bag. If you didn't have the bag and you was just an average earning man, she's not going to commit to you. That's why you must not commit to a relationship with a woman who doesn't bring any value. A pretty face is not valuable. There are very attractive women out there in the world. So for you to say, oh, she's very attractive, and that's it, and you commit to her, shame on you, because like I said, there are very attractive women out there. But you have to dig deeper than that. You have to get to know her and see how she really is. Because if you don't, she gonna drain your wallet. And that's what a lot of these women are doing in this social media era. They claim they got a bag, but really they got 3-4 different men sending in money. And as a man, if you sending a woman money and you're not in a relationship with her, you really need to evaluate your life. That's just not a smart thing to do. If you claim to work so hard for your money and you sending it to a woman who clearly shows signs that she only wants you for your money, you need to get it together. I'm just be honest. Me, I work hard for my money. And I'm not going to just give a woman money because she's attractive. No. Like I say in previous videos, and like I stick to in my saying, is you have to break a woman down. If you don't break her down and you just look at her like, dang, she's a dime, she deserves to get spent on, then it's something wrong with you. That just shows me, or that just tells me that you have a problem with getting women. You shouldn't have a problem with getting women if you value yourself. You know what you are capable of. You know what you bring to the table, as they say. So why would you sit up there and pull out your wallet, taking women on shopping sprees, taking them on dates, and she clearly shows that she only wants you for your money? Start dating women in your tax bracket. Now, if you making average money and you trying to deal with a woman who make more money than you, that's going to be a problem, because most women, they will not, I repeat, they will not date a man that makes less money than them. Think about it. A lot of these women of today always claim, oh, I need a man that makes so and so amount of money, but they don't make that money. Now it's a whole different ball game when you dealing with that woman that's making 100,000 plus a year. She gonna have even higher standards. And if a woman, I feel like, she dates down, it's gonna be a problem. I don't think it's gonna work out. But I'm not saying that there aren't situations where a woman that made more money than her man didn't have conflicts in a relationship. That's very rare though. But back to the point of this man, he telling the truth. If you as a man with money are dealing with a woman that's pretty, it shouldn't be on the standpoint of a relationship. It should be on the standpoint of you just trying to have her for friend with benefits. And I'm not the one to push for friend with benefits, but I just don't think it's logical for you to mess with a woman who doesn't bring any value to the relationship. But pretty privilege is still a thing, believe it or not. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Do y'all think this man was speaking the truth and that pretty privilege isn't a thing and men aren't going for that anymore? Or do y'all think he was incorrect and you think that pretty privilege is a thing still and that women are using it to their advantage in the time that we're in? But that's all I got for you guys, and make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, and until next time, I'm gone. Peace.